Yeah, he sets my body in motion. He knows how to turn things up. And he knows what gets me going.
Oh my goodness. Going for a walk around my neighborhood because the landlord wants us out by the weekend. Today is Wednesday, the 27th, and she wants us out by Saturday, the 30th. And I'm just like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just out of words, I guess. I don't know, like, I want to cry, like, because, yeah, I still got a few more days, but it's not guaranteed that I get a place. And if I do, it's like, I mean, I'll be blessed. I want to get a place. I have to have a home by Saturday. I will have a home by Saturday. I'm staying positive. But not the options. Just knowing there's other possibilities, it makes me crazy. I had a female, okay, the landlady told me this earlier today, this morning. She called me. She says, I want everybody out by Saturday. She asked me, when am I going to have to deposit in rent? I said, I haven't found a roommate yet, which I understand why she wants us out. I said, there's a girl that's supposed to be coming by today. She definitely needs the room. So, hopefully she'll give us a deposit in rent, and then we can have it to move in by the 1st. She said, Sunday is the 1st. She's like, and then she says, you can't have rent late or not. There's going to be an extra fee. That's understandable too. I understand that. I haven't paid rent late. I've actually always pay rent before the actual day that is due. So now she's like, she says something, and I couldn't give her, that's the thing, I couldn't give her any definite answers because I can't predict when a person is going to come and rent out a room. Like, people come and see it. When I first put up the ad, everyone was coming to see it. A bunch of people were coming to see it, and a bunch of people were, needed the room. But the thing is that they wanted to move in that day. I didn't have the room that day. There's still people living in it. There's nothing that I can do. That's totally out of my control, And now comes close to the day, starting a couple weeks ago, they've been calling and then just like not coming through for whatever reason. I don't know. They found a place or whatever. I don't know how it was. So, I mean, this girl, she's supposed to come today, and she said, I'll see you around 6:00. She's at work. She says after work. So she texted me and said, I can't come now. And I couldn't understand her text. She's not from America. She's from another country. She has an accent. Her English isn't really too good. So I'm like, I tried to call her, audio call on Messenger, and like, no answer. I don't know. So now I'm like, I asked her at all, you can't make it at all. She never answered. She sent me another message saying something else that's done with the room or whatever. I don't know. So I had the other people. It's a 3-bedroom apartment, like I said. It was me and a couple. I feel like I'm fucking complaining and whining. I'm sorry, OC fam. But so it's me and a couple. I gave the couple back their deposit because I told them what happened. So they're still sticking in, like if somebody comes through last minute, they're there. They're for surely there. Like, you know, and now I'm just like, like she just pushed that last button where I feel like, you know, just leave it alone. Like, don't even try. Like, just keep looking for your own place and do your own thing. And they're a nice couple. They're young or whatever, and they don't seem like they start too much trouble. They don't seem like they start trouble at all. They have really good head on their shoulders. It's just and you know, he even offered, oh, we can look for a place together. I'm like, to be honest, if I leave this place, OC fam, I'm moving to New Jersey. I'm going to Jersey. I'm going out of New York. New York, I will still stay in New York to work. And if I go to Jersey, it'll be like right outside the tunnel over the bridge or something, like not too far from the city. My job is right by the station, so it wouldn't even bother me too much. But I'm and it's funny. It's the hard times that make the relationships happen, because Frankie wants to talk to me now. Frankie wants to make everything better. It's funny. But the thing is, yeah, and I'm not going to even lie. He's probably pissed because he's watching this and thinking that I'm saying one thing, but then when I talk to him, I say another. And the thing is, the truth of the matter is that everything I say on this damn video on YouTube and everything I say at home all makes a matter. All fucking makes a point. And Frankie is just misunderstanding of it all. He wants me to break everything down for him all the time like I used to. I'm mentally fucked up right now. You know, I'm so stressed that I'm mentally exhausted by actually trying to explain things to him, to break it down so he understands what I'm doing. And it's crazy. It's just one of those things. It's like, he just listens though. That's the only thing he can do. He can just really listen to me, because there's nothing that he can do for me. And I told him, the landlord, before he did whatever he did, the landlord said, she was worried about whether he was going to be staying or not, because I told him that he would be staying. And so when he did what he did and said, oh, I'm not staying, don't even worry about me, I was pretty much like, okay, so I'm just, it is what it is. I left it alone because he was making me look bad in front of other people. He was trying to make things hard for me. So, and then I thought about it, and I was like, really, the landlady doesn't have nothing to do. She doesn't have nothing to do with my relationship, and it's really none of her business what happens in my relationship. My relationship doesn't have nothing to do with the rent. As long as my rent is paid, then that's what should matter. If she's worried about having other people live in the apartment, I'll let her know up front. Like, that's nothing. I'm not one to like sneak people in. I'm not gonna jeopardize or risk my well-being, That's my husband. I love him, yes. And he's a grown man, and he knows how shit goes down, how shit works. So he already knows, he wouldn't risk himself for me, obviously. I'm not going to risk myself for him. And it's just one of those things, like, we have to come as a team together and do this together, And so me telling him that it's none of the landlady's business about my relationship, like, I don't really feel like it's anybody's business. I don't feel like it's anybody's business about my relationship, but the thing is, I have to let it out, OC fam, and I don't mean to say too much. Really, there's not too much to say on these vlogging. I don't say too much. I just say what I feel at the moment. There's more to everything that's going, obviously, and I just need to vent sometimes. And I know that I've been putting up videos and missing a few days the last weeks, because I promised you guys I was going to put up videos 3 days out of the week. And I ended up putting up videos like once a week. And I can't do the live streaming all the time because, well, you know, I don't have the time to. And I don't have the proper equipment either now. I mean, I have my iPhone. I do everything from my iPhone. My tablet / laptop computer thingy is just down. But this is what I'm saying. I don't want him to think that I'm contradicting. I don't want him to think that I'm lying or I'm telling him one thing and then saying another in the videos. It's not even like that. I don't know if he's watching. Maybe he doesn't even watch. But I'm thinking about all these things that I'm telling him, and the fact that I can't even speak to him straight no more because there's been so many misleading and like lying, and it's so hard right now for me. I'm a very strong-minded person. I'm a very, very strong-minded person. I can keep my head focused and through almost anything that happens. But this man had meant so much to me, and for him to do what he did to me, like whenever I talk to him, like it almost, the way I feel about him, the way I feel when I'm talking to him, it like limits me to say the things that I want to say because I'm actually thinking about whether I'm going to say the wrong thing to make this worse than what it is. And so sorry about that. He just finished calling me. As I was talking about him, So as I was saying, yeah, I feel my emotions right now because of the way he's been being guarded the last few days is just got my mind everywhere thinking about how to talk to him and how to say the right things or how to not say the wrong things, whatever the case is. However I'm thinking about it, that's just what I'm doing. So now I'm like, I mean, this whole situation that I'm going through right now has been bringing us together even more, to be honest with you. And it's just weird. I don't want to get into too much into it. I don't want to talk too much about the relationship and because, yeah, I just need to respect some kind of privacy with Frankie. At least that's the least I can give him right now after everything that he's been doing and getting me mad. And like, I'm very vocal about my things, you know, like some people call me transparent because I really don't, I'm not here to please nobody. I'm not here to faze anybody. I'm not here to live for anybody. I live for myself and I do myself what I want to do. You know, what I say, how it affects me is the way I'm going to do things, you know. And Frankie, he knows that how I am and I'm like that. And Frankie's the same way. And especially that Frankie has a little PTSD from being in the army and stuff. It's like, yeah, if he taught me anything, he's taught me to be a better person and doing what I do. Really, he has a little bit of anger in him though, and it's okay. It doesn't bother me. Like, you know, I feel like the problem and the challenge that he gives me is just to better me sometimes. That's how I take it. I'm a very positive minded person also. So, but anyways, pray for me, OC fam. Hope that everything goes the way it's supposed to go. You see how his phone call brought me a little bit up. I know you can hear it in my voice. I hear it in my voice. So anyways, I did make a video for the holidays for the recipes, OC fam, and I'm going to be putting that up. But if you don't hear from me for a while, you know, there's nothing too much good going on. Fam, real quick, to all you new members, you know how this goes down. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell button to be notified for all my videos throughout the week. Okay, so let's try this again. Till next time, OC fam. Peace.